tight, then disappear. The way you kissed me that last night felt like you knew you'd lose the fight. Your hands shook like they feared the end, but you didn't let me comprehend. You smiled like everything was fine, then walked away like it wasn't mine. Just before you let me go, you held me soft then turned to snow. Said I love you like you meant, then vanished with no evidence. I live inside that final glow. Just before you let me go. The messages grew cold then stopped. Our promises all just dropped. But that last hug, it held too tight, like love was losing all its light. If only I had seen the sign that you were never truly mine. Just before you let me go, you whispered things I'll never know. Held me like you'd always stay, but walked away the very next day. And now I trace that final gaze, trying to decode your silent maze. Did you lie or were you scared? Either way, you left me bare. You cracked my heart in half that night with words that sounded almost right. You said forever, then you ran, left me drowning in your plan. Was I too much? Was love too real? Or did you just refuse to feel? You smiled and kissed my broken soul just before you lost control. Truth and pain, instead you gave me hope and rain. And just before you let me go, you gave me stars then dropped me low. You said you'd stay, you looked sincere, but disappeared then left me here. I replay it like a show. That moment just before you let me go. And I never saw it coming. You left, but the pain stayed. I count the days since you let go, like raindrops on a windowsill. I hold your photo in the dark, another crack, another mark. You're gone but echo in my chest, where memories refuse to rest. Just another scar I wear, invisible but always there. You left me with a wordless scream and shattered every precious dream. You're not the love I thought you'd be, just another wound inside of me.
Your scent still hides in quiet rooms. Your laughter haunts my empty tombs. I tried to burn it all away, but love like this was built to stay. I touch the void you used to feel and find you bleeding in me still. Just another scar I wear, a truth I never meant to bear. You kiss me like a fatal lie, then watch my soul begin to die.
You moved on with a lighter load, left me alone at our crossroad. I buried you beneath my skin, where every touch still lets you in. You're stitched to places light won't touch, a memory that bleeds too much. You carved your name in silent rage, then turned the chapter, left the page. I scream inside but no one hears, my voice is drowned in all these tears. You were the fire I couldn't fight, now I burn alone each night. If scars could talk, they tell of you and everything we didn't do.
Just another scar I wear to prove you once were truly there. You broke me, but I never healed. Just taught myself how not to feel. Another scar, another name, still bleeding softly, all the same.
You're gone, but still I wear you. All I do now is replay us. Every corner, every sound pulls me back to where you're found. Your voice still plays on repeat, a loop I can't delete. I reach for peace but grab the past and fall into you just as fast. Jumping through my memories, skipping time and drowning seas. You're the ghost I cannot pay, still dancing in my empty space. You left, but you won't let me be. Still jumping through my memory. I replay every fight, each kiss, and every smile I still miss. I wish I knew the perfect line to pull you back into what's mine, but now I'm stuck in rewind, living moments I can't find. Jumping through my memories where you're still holding on to me, a film that plays in black and white, where I lose you every night. I keep the pieces of our song, but every note feels so wrong. I chase a love that slipped away, a shadow that won't ever stay. You flash like thunder in my brain, a loop of love, a loop of pain. I wish you'd fade like all the rest, but you're the ache inside my chest. I try to run, I try to fight, but every turn just steals the light. You're stitched into my history and I'm just stuck in memories. Can't look back. I'm caught inside your fading track, jumping through my memories of what we were and couldn't be. I'm stuck in frames I can't escape, where love turns slowly into hate. You laughed, but I'm not really free, still jumping through what used to be. And I always land in you. One more second, might have saved everything. You stood there, keys in your hand. One step back, no final stand. You turned around, eyes cold as snow. I said nothing, then let go. But if you'd stayed for one more breath, we might have dodged this quiet death. If you had just stayed, we'd still be dancing in the rain. You left when we were almost right, turned day to never-ending night. If you had just held my hand, we might still be what we planned. The clock struck out and you withdrew, left all the things we didn't do. A single wait might have been enough to prove this love was truly tough. But silence spoke more loud than pain and left me standing in the rain. If you had just stayed, we'd still be dancing in the rain. You left when we were almost right, turned day to never-ending night. Now I talk to empty space, replay the memory of your face. A world where you said I'll try, it's all I wish before goodbye. You were so close and yet so far. Love in reverse leaves a bitter scar. I begged in silence, hoped you'd see the wreck you left inside of me. You left like we were never real, like love was something you could steal. I screamed, please stay into the void, but echoes now are all employed. Heartbeat, one more sound could have turned it all around. If you had just stayed, if you had just not walked away, maybe I'd still know your touch instead of missing you this much. You turned to leave, I begged the sky. Now all I have is why. If you had just stayed,
but your memory fits me too well. Your jacket's still on my chair. I wear it when I need you there. It smells like rain and your goodbye, like pieces of a love that died. I keep you stitched into my skin, like letting go would be a sin. I still wear your memory like armor made of agony. I move on, but I drag the past. You're the scar that seems to last. Your echo fits me like a glove. I wear the hurt, I wear the love. Cup, the song you played, all frozen where your shadow stayed. Your ghost still picks my playlist too, like you're not gone, just hiding through. I try to wash you off my soul, but nothing fills the empty hole. I still wear your memory like ink that won't set me free. You're the way every smile, the reason I still walk in denial. I wrote your name in every song, still wonder where we both went wrong. You left your things, I kept them all, each piece a brick in heartbreak's wall. You're in my mirror when I shave, a whisper soft, a tidal wave. You're not here, but you're not gone. I wear you every dusk and dawn. I stitch your voice into my mind, a soundtrack I can't leave behind. I wear the pain like old perfume, it lingers thick in every room. Dressing memories each day, but they don't help you stay. I'll still wear your memory and call it my identity. You may be gone, you may be free, but you're still holding on to me. I'll wear the hurt, I'll wear the flame, still whispering your name. I still wear you, and I always will. Even as you walked away, I still loved you. You packed your heart inside your coat and didn't need a single note. I begged you with my shattered stare, but love alone can't keep you there. You gave up like we were done, but I was still fighting one-on-one. I loved you through the end, held on when you let it bend, even when your voice was cold. I hugged the stories we once told. You said goodbye like you were free, but I still kept you close to me. I replay our final Sunday night, your shadow slipping from the light. You smiled like you'd already healed, while I was breaking unrevealed. You let it die without a word and left me crying unheard. I loved you through the end. Held on when it didn't mend. Even as you lost your flame, I whispered soft, still spoke your name. They told me love was meant to last, but ours dissolved into the past. I stayed though you were already gone, singing verses of a one-heart song. I lit the candle, you blew it cold. Loved you gently, you turned bold. I wrote your name in every prayer while you forgot I once was there. I held your hand in every dream while you moved on like a stream. You said forever like a trend, but I loved you through the end. Through the end. I never needed you to stay, I just needed you to say I loved you too at the end. But I guess it all had to bend. Now I hold what you forgot, a heart that loved you and you did not. I still bleed in every line, 'cause you were never truly mine. I loved you through the end. The door closed, but your silence screamed. I turned around and you were gone. No note, no tears, just silence drawn. The room still holds your fading scent, a ghost of love so innocent. If goodbye meant a single word, why did I never hear it heard? How could you leave so quietly? Not a sound, not a plea. You vanished like a setting sun, left me here to come undone. I still wait for one more sound, but all I hear is falling down. The bed still made from yesterday, your side untouched, your warmth slipped away. I speak to air, to walls, to time, but no response, just fading rhyme. You didn't say we're done out loud, you broke me softly in a cloud. How could you leave so quietly? Not a scream, not a plea. You vanished like a setting sun, left me here to come undone. I begged the sky to bring you back, but stars can't fix a shattered track. You took your love and left the dust. You broke the vows, betrayed the trust. You wrote your exit in thin air, left no sign, no reason, no care. I scream into the mirror's face, but silence answers in your place. Was it too hard to say goodbye, or did you just prefer a lie? You made me feel like I was wrong for loving you this deep, this long. I'd rather hear you scream and fight than disappear into the night. How could you leave so quietly? I kept your letters in a drawer, still smell your shirt behind the door. You moved on like turning page, while I burned slow in silent rage. You healed while I was breaking down. You smiled while I wore the crown of grief. I held on when you let go, tied myself to what I know. You flew free like falling snow. I stayed chained to all the woe. You love fast, but I love deep. Now I only cry in sleep. I kept our song on endless loop, pretending pain was just a fluke. I told myself you'd turn around, but lies don't make a hopeful sound. You moved on like it meant none, but I still wake up undone. I held on when you let go, tied myself to what I know. You flew free like falling snow. I stayed chained to all the woe. You kissed goodbye without a word, a silent storm of love unheard. And every I love you I gave became the rope that tied my grave. I watched you fade behind fake light, pretending you were always right. You held a hand like I was air, while I was choking on despair. You said we'd last, but then you slipped, and now I bleed from what you ripped. I begged for us, you chose to run. Now all I hold is what's undone. You're free now, but I still ache from every vow you chose to break. I held on when you let go. Now I'm drowning slow and low, but I can't forget your face. You're the hurt I can't replace. You moved on, but I still stay, hurting love that slipped away. You let go, and I held on. Your voice still plays like a broken record. You said I'll never leave your side. Now those words are where I hide. Cling to every promise made, though everyone has now decayed. They echo in my sleepless nights, sharp as knives lost in lights. I'm haunted by the words you said. They circle round inside my head. You're my forever, we're just fine. But now you're gone and none were mine. You left, but still your voice remains, a symphony of aching chains. You said I made you feel complete, but now I'm wrecked beneath your feet. I try to find where truth could be, but all I see is tragedy. You broke me gently with your lies. Now every sentence testifies you're gone and none were mine. Your final I love you still plays, a curse that follows all my days. You stitch my hope into your name, then vanish, leaving only blame.
You wrote the script, I read it true, but every line was fake from you. You knew the ending, played it well, and left me drowning in this hell. I scream, you lied into the dark, but all I get's your frozen mark. I memorized the things you said, now they haunt me in my bed.
Forever, then live with every broken letter. I'm haunted by the words you said. They dance like ghosts inside my head. You're my home, you'll never fade. But now I'm lost in what you made. I can't escape, forget your voice, my biggest threat. Still haunted by your sweetest lies.
I try to move on, but grief looks like you. I see your face in every flame. The fire whispers your name. I try to breathe, but I inhale the ashes of a fairy tale. Every tear I fail to hide is where your memory still resides. Grief wears your face and smiles like you. It knows just what I'm going through. It holds me close, then breaks me down, just like you did without a sound. I miss your love, I miss your lies, but grief is what you left behind. The night brings silence just like you. It wraps me up in something cruel. The stars once heard your every word, now only echoes can be heard. You left too soon, you stayed too long, a bittersweet and bleeding song. Grief wears your face and smiles like you. It knows just what I'm going through. It holds me close, then breaks me down, just like you did without a sound. I chase your ghost in crowded streets, but find myself in my defeats. You're everywhere and never near, a wound disguised as souvenir.
You haunt my mirror every day, but never once used to stay. I cry in secret, fake the brave, but I'm the prisoner you forgave. You love me loud and left in hush, turned gold to ruin, wine to rust. Now grief shows up in your disguise with every tear behind my eyes. I give the world to feel you close, but now all I hug is your ghost. Grief wears your face and smiles like you. It knows just what I'm going through. It holds me close, then breaks me down, just like it did without a sound. If grief's a gift you left with me, I'll wear it now and always will be. Your face in every sorrow.
supposed to end like this.
I wrote your name on every line of poems I can't redefine. You said forever in your sleep, but left me drowning in the deep. We built a home with broken bricks, love made of glass too sharp to fix. Goodbye was never meant for us, but now I'm buried under dust. You held my hand and let it go, and left me in this undertow. If love was true, then why this fate? Goodbye was never on the sleigh. I touched the bed where you once lay, still hear you breathing yesterday. You kissed my tears, then walked away, like love was just a word to say. I begged for you to choose to stay, but silence stole the words away. Goodbye was never meant for us, but now I'm buried under dust. You held my hand and let it go, and left me in this undertow. Your photo cracks when I look twice, smiling like we didn't pay the price. You're living now while I just fade in every promise that you made. You turned your back and faced the sun while I remained the broken one. I whispered love, you screamed regret, and left me drowning in your debt. I carved your name into my chest, but you just left like all the rest. I stayed behind with what we were, a fading echo, love's last slur. I keep the door unlocked at night, still hoping you'll walk back to right. Goodbye was never meant for us, but now I'm buried under dust. You held my hand and let it go, and left me in this undertow. If love remains, then why this hush? Goodbye was never meant for us, but you said it anyway. You're gone, but you're still everywhere. Your coat still hangs behind the door, your cup untouched on the kitchen floor. I speak to shadows, call your name, but only silence answers the same. I still pretend you walk back in, but I know that dream is wearing thin. Ghosts of what we used to be, still dancing in the cracks of me. You're gone but never really leave. You're the wound that won't let me breathe. I close my eyes, you're all I see. Ghosts of what we used to be. The clock
still ticks, but time stands still. I take your pills against my will. Your perfume fades into the air, but I still feel you standing there. Your absence screams through every wall, like you were never here at all. Ghosts of what we used to be, still dancing in the cracks of me. You're gone but never really leave. You're the wound that won't let me breathe. Try to love someone brand new, but every face still turns to you. And every kiss I try to fake just makes another heartbreak wake. You're inked inside my bloodstream, a haunted love, a broken dream. I chase your echo down the hall, but hit the silence when I call. You promised never let me go, then disappeared like melting snow. I scream into this empty room, but all that answers is your doom. Ghost of what we used to be, still dancing in the cracks of me. I light a flame, but still I see your ghost won't set me free. I'm lost in your memory, ghost of what we used to be. Still here, still